Tonight, a new federal rule that could have cut disability benefits for thousands of veterans is now on hold. The policy would have tied veterans' disability ratings to how well their medication works, not the condition itself. 6 News reporter Juliana Jackson is live at VFW Post 1820 in Temple, where veterans say while they were relieved tonight, they are not letting their guard down. Juliana.
Yeah, Bailey, veterans here tell me that this rule hit close to home and fast. Almost immediately, a few of the members here at the VFW started writing to our state senators. Tonight, they tell me that the VA has listened, but they're needing more than just a pause. Jimmy Douglas doesn't take what he has lightly.
Even as a civilian, in a sense, but we're never not serving. We're always serving, even though we're not in uniform.
Douglas served in the U.S. Air Force during the Vietnam War, and like so many veterans, he spent years quietly carrying the weight of his service.
It's so difficult to get a disability rating. You have to actually prove that it's there.
A new federal rule surfaced that would have based veterans' disability ratings on how well they function on medication rather than the condition.
Have someone come along and say, no, we're not going to allow this now. I mean, that condition still exists.
For veterans battling PTSD, chronic pain, and mental health conditions, this rule would have backtracked years of pain.
Without it, it causes us to go back into that dark place that we try to stay away from.
After Vietnam, Douglas says he pushed his pain down for years. It wasn't until he found the VFW that he began to understand it.
I tell people all the time, I serve not because of the pleasure, because it was my duty.
Douglas says at least 10 members of his post wrote directly to Senators John Cornyn and Ted Cruz demanding action.
But when I say I represent 370 veterans that are actively looking to have a voice, and we want you to carry our voice to the folks that make it happen.
While the ruling is halted, it's not completely thrown out. And for Douglas and veterans nationwide, their fight isn't over.
We're not asking for a handout. We're not asking for a gift. We're just asking for things to help us work as a normal person.
The VA is still accepting public comment right now, but there's not a timeline yet of when we will have a decision. You can stay up to date here on 6 News. Live in Temple, Juliana Jackson, 6 News. Back to you, Bailey.
Yeah, thanks for putting this matter under a spotlight, Juliana.